GCS stands for Geographic Communication Systems. And one thing that GCS has got a pretty good reputation for, I think, is that innovation and looking at all these different sensors and basically trying to extract from that information three types of information. Where is it? The where is very, very much important to us. We specialize in the where. The other thing that we do, and we've dealt with a lot, is when. So you got time. So you got where and when. And then the next critical piece of information that everybody's challenged with is what is it? What is it in that information that's of concern or of interest? You know, it might be a ponderosa pine to a lot of folks. It might be a guy driving across his vehicle. And our goal in all this work has been to fund the development of a product. We've funded it ourselves, and that product involves digital watermarking. It's called GeoMark. And that is what we're doing is we're taking information about a satellite image or an aerial photograph or about a video frame, and we're taking that information we call metadata. It's the information about the information. And we're basically putting that information into the image, but you can't see it. Let's say you're a warfighter or you're a CBP agent or Border Patrol or ICE or Shadow Wolves or whatever. You are up in a part of Glacier, right outside Glacier, you're in some areas, and you know you have activity about 1.5 miles, 2 miles away, but you don't want them to know you're there, and you want to go check out what's going on. So you launch this thing by a hand. You send it up, it flies over there, you control it from where you're standing, and basically you're now able to put video on the target. So what we're doing is we're indexing or tagging every single frame of information before it leaves this particular bird so that it becomes shareable, it becomes actionable, and we can manage the information better. How do you get this information that's being collected from this sensor on board this aircraft? And how do we share it, and how do we make that quote-unquote actionable? How do you get that information to the right people at the right time? We spent 2 years basically configuring a payload for this UAS so we could put target information into the video stream coming from this bird to the ground. You start connecting this video sensor technology with facial recognition. You start to connect it with other automated target recognition systems, and now we have very, very rich, robust information that we're trying to combine into one pipe. And that's what we've done here. So we proposed this for Northern Border. We're actively proposing it right now for a program called the Northern Center for Integrated Border Security, INCIBS, which is a joint collaborative effort among various people. We're really good at tackling problems that no one has solved, but I can tell you our biggest challenge is once we've developed a proof of concept or a proof of experience, how do you take that capability and scale it? Because we're in markets involved in things that are super huge. I mean, it's one thing to tackle the contracting process at DHS. It's quite another just to deal with the Lockheed Martins and the General Dynamics and the Boeings and the L3s and the khakis. I mean, they run the show. So we're constantly building this neat stuff, getting it in front of the people that need it, and then trying to find a way to get the money from those folks to us so we can deliver.